Welcome divas to the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream Direct Me Tier List Extravaganza. I know that's a long title, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. In this video, I will be ranking each and every Mii that was given more than 3 seconds of screen time in the Tomodachi Life Direct, the US Direct at most. I will not be ranking the other regional Miis in this video. And before I rank all of these lovely Miis, I will be going over the tiers I made for them, starting with Never Reproduce. The Miis in this tier should have their reproductive rights taken away. Next up we have the EU tier, which this is for the Miis that I don't really like all that much, but I don't hate them enough to where I want their rights to be taken away. And then we have the They Exist tier for the Miis that I think are just fine. They don't really have anything too special going on with them. The Potential Friend tier. This tier is for the Miis that I like quite a bit, that I'm pretty fond of, and I think that they would make for a pretty decent or even a good friend, perhaps. The Absolute Diva tier. This tier is for the people that absolutely most definitely radiate diva energy, and these are the people that serve every day, every hour, every minute of the week, and I absolutely want to become their friend. Hell yes, hell yes. And last but not least, we have the Nobel Peace Prize tier. This tier is for the absolute best of the best, and I think that they can change the world for the better. And with all that out of the way, starting off with this tier list, we have Jess right here. I really do like the whole look they have going on. I really do like that they like photography, judging by the camera that they gave them in the introduction they gave them. I like the fact that they're a bookworm. They're a person that likes books a lot. I'm not a person that reads books a whole lot, but because they're giving like introvert, they're giving socially anxious person, and that really speaks to me a lot. That really speaks to me a lot. They seem like they hate corn though, and I am very much a corn person, so that deducts some points, but their positives outweigh the negatives a lot here, so that doesn't really matter all that much. And the fact that she's bisexual too. Like, their character is so queer coded, and I love them for that. I love them for that. And because of that, I'm gonna put them in the Nobel Peace Prize tier. I just have to. They're just that awesome. They're just that awesome. I have to. And next on the list we have Patrick. Patrick gives off that popular athletic jock type, and I really don't like him because of that. I really don't like him. However, I do have to give him respect for turning down Angie, because it did seem like he was already dating someone at the time. But even though I respect him in that regard, he still seems like the kind of person that thinks they deserve better than what they're currently getting right now. And he just gives off major narcissist vibes. So because of that, I'm gonna put you in the EU tier, Patrick. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to be friends with you at all. And next up we have Dr. Winters. Now, I didn't really find her too interesting, apart from the fact that she seems like a nature girly, which I do appreciate a lot, but apart from that, I didn't really find too much interest in her, to be honest. I did find it weird though that she pulled up with a Hugh Morris shirt when she came to confess to him. That was kind of odd, but yeah, I'm gonna put her in the They Exist tier. She's just, man, she's just there. She's just there, that's all. And then we have Carlo. Carlo seems like a really chill dude, and I really respect him for that. I really do. And the fact that they pretty much forced Nintendo to give us a release date for Living the Dream, where they kept asking when the game is coming out over and over again. He's such a true diva for that. I had to give him his flowers for that. I really do. Despite all of that though, I don't really see a need to put him in the much higher tiers, but I do see him as a very nice, wise, humble friend to have. So because of that, I'm gonna put him in the Potential Friend tier. And now we have Hugh Morris. Hugh Morris. So from the surface, Hugh Morris seems like a very likable, a very quirky person. He's a jokester, obviously, and he seems like he knows how to make everyone's day better just by cracking a simple but effective joke. He does give off the vibes of a high school class clown though, and class clowns can be a huge hit or miss, so I'm not sure about that, but moving on. We can see more of his personality shine when he tries to cheer Angie up, so he definitely gets some points for that, for sure. What I find weird about him though is that he chose Dr. Winters in that one romance scene, despite him wanting to be friends with her just because she made a cameo on the news. So he's definitely giving clout chaser for that. I don't care what anyone says. Overall though, I see him as a fun character, but not enough to where he's the best like everyone says he is. I only see him as a friend I will talk to for a week and never see again for 5 years. I rest my case. Next we have Mocha, and honestly I really love him and his design. I especially love that they made Angie's childhood bear into an actual living character, and I just find that really adorable. I mean, he even asked to live with Angie after she got her heart broken, which is a real diva move by him. I do also relate to the fact that he's a big bag judging by his excitement for the supermarket room, and because of all that, I'm putting him in the diva tier. Okay, Terra. Don't get me wrong, Terra seems like a very sociable, a very likable person judging by the lore bit they gave her. I mean, she even has the power to make Carl's receding hairline back to normal. Like, who wouldn't want to be your friend? But I don't know, it's kind of the same story with Patrick. She looks like the popular girl type. Like, she definitely skipped class to smoke weed with the girly gang. There is no denying that at all. There is no denying that, sister. But you really can't judge a book by its cover, right? I mean, she very much could have changed her ways and worked hard to the point she's at right now. Plus, she's a black diva, so I have to give her points where it's due. All in all though, I don't think we'll be good friends, but I heavily respect her grind. I really do. And now we have the alien, in which it's a cute, simple me. It's there. They're just simply existing. I do like the fact that he helped with Carlos' protest, so there is that. They do like a very cool friend to have though, so I'll put them in the potential friend tier for sure. And then we have Angie, my girl, the protagonist of the direct. She was getting lashing after lashing in that showcase, and she deserves so much better after what she's been through. Like, she fell in love with Patrick, shut her down after Patrick remembered that he'd get 10,000 beatings if he cheated on his wife, fell in love with Hugh Morris, got shot down again when Hugh Morris picked Dr. Winters over her, got friend-zoned by him again in the video game, tried to draw Crystal but realized she's a horrible artist. Which is real, by the way. This woman has been through it all, but despite the hardships she faced, she still held her head up and continued to live the best life she can. Honestly, she had the greatest character arc I've ever seen in fiction, period. And this was all in the Tomodachi Life direct, mind you. With all that being said though, she is an absolute diva for preserving through it all. Though she needs to get her together because Hugh Morris is not all of that. She needs to try other options and she needs more variety on her plate. Speaking of variety on her plate though, let's talk about Crystal. Crystal is giving that one friend everyone needs when they're feeling down, and she absolutely delivers on that. She tried her best to lift Angie's spirits up by making her granola parfait infused with hot dogs. That sounds like the worst combo of all time, but it's the thought that counts. She also has multiple jobs, so she knows how to get that bag, has incredible fashion taste, and she's a magic girly, in which I really respect her for. She does seem like she's into a bit of astrology as well, but overall she's an amazing friend, a hard-working diva, and she gives it her all to make the world a better place. And because of all that, she deserves... I got a low battery warning, what the fuck? She deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. And last but not least, we have Latte, which is the same story as the alien. She's adorable, she exists, and I will see her as a pretty cool friend to have. Yeah. And there we have it, the full tier list. Honestly, I'm surprised no one made it into the never reproduced tier. I mean, Patrick was very close into getting into that tier, but he's tolerable enough. Tolerable enough, so he got lucky. He got very lucky. This video was probably gonna end up being short since there really isn't much to dissect with these characters. But leave a like and subscribe, especially if you want a potential part 2 to where I rank the direct Miis in the other regions such as the UK and Japan. And in the meantime, check out my Tomodachi Life playthroughs. They're really fun and my audience really enjoys those. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.